In academic essay basics, under the parts of an essay, after you've gone over the introduction, body, and conclusion, then we come to titles and thesis statements. Titles of essays can be written anytime during the writing process. They're supposed to promote interest and catch a reader's attention, to stir thought and often raise questions. They are descriptive. They announce the subject clearly and accurately. They're usually expected in academic writing, and they are concise but informative. Suggestive titles are hints at the subject to arouse curiosity, and they suggest or state a point. Examples of good titles would be Freedom from Choice. That would make the reader ask, from what choice? If I told you, would you want to hear? That would make the reader ask, told me what? Or Stop the Clock. That would make the reader ask, why stop it? Titles to avoid would be ones that strain for effect, as in Suppose You Were a Toe, or renaming the assignment, simply calling it Essay Number 2 or Movie Review, or general or boring titles, An Interesting Problem, or School and Work. Capitalization in titles in the MLA format, you capitalize all words in a title except articles such as a, an, and the, to in infinitives, coordinating conjunctions, and, but, etc., or prepositions, with, between, under, etc. You capitalize even these words when they are the first or last word in a title, or when they fall after a colon or semicolon. When working with titles in the content or bibliography of your paper, you italicize or underline the titles of books, periodicals or newspapers, movies and videos, works of visual art, television and radio programs, websites, plays, computer software, pamphlets, long musical works, such as an opera, published speeches, or long poems. But titles that are to be enclosed in quotation marks within the content or bibliography of your paper would be articles in a periodical, essays within the body, songs, short stories, short poems, page or document on a website, episode of a television or radio program, or the subdivision of a book. Now we come to the thesis statement, which is the main point of your writing. The main point of a text, and it's always a direct statement of the point. It narrows your subject to a single central idea, claims something specific and significant about the subject, conveys your purpose in writing about the subject, and establishes your voice, which is your attitude toward the subject. Thesis statements make an assertion or a claim, or answer a question. Most thesis statements concisely preview the arrangement of ideas, which helps organize your essay, and should contain a minimum of 3 points. Some questions to ask when coming up with your thesis. What is my topic? What do I know about it? What do I want to tell about it? And what questions can I answer about it? So you have your topic, your claim, and your points, 1, 2, 3. Creating a thesis statement by question. What are the advantages of serving in the U.S. military? Sample thesis statement. Topic would be military service. The claim, they teach skills that transfer to civilian life. And points would be teamwork, discipline, and job-related skills. Military service teaches teamwork, discipline, and job-related skills that transfer well to civilian life. A thesis statement is not a general announcement of the topic. Example, this paper is about how to fight global warming. It lacks a claim and it lacks support. It is not a statement of fact. Example, the effects of climate change were first predicted in the 1980s by a little-known Swedish chemist. No further discussion is required. Finally, you have a thesis statement checklist to ask yourself about your thesis. Does the statement make a concise claim about the subject? Is the claim too narrow or too broad? Is the statement unified so that its parts clearly relate to each other? And does the statement imply your purpose? And does the statement convey your voice? Now, if you will click on the link below to download the worksheet that will help you understand what you've just learned.